Dear cherished one, pay attention carefully, for the skies have lowered to share this message with your soul. Archangel Michael himself has been dispatched with this news, and he isn't murmuring today. He is declaring with a voice like thunder, a voice that trembles the unseen realms. He says, "The instant your ears catch this message, the greatest miracle will rise like the sun, and the unexpected will enter your life. For too long you have walked with questions in your heart, quietly waiting for a turning point. Heaven has seen your silent tears, your hidden struggles, the burden you bore when no one else noticed. And because of that, God has penned your name into the book of divine surprises. This is not an ordinary moment. It is a heavenly decree, an open door that was sealed until now, and it has been given to you. Archangel Michael stands before you holding a scroll shining with light brighter than gold. And on it is written, "What was delayed is now freed. What was concealed is now exposed. What was impossible is now possible." My child, this is your time to see what no eyes have seen and to hear what no ears have heard. Something unexpected is about to unfold. Not in the far future, not years away, but now. The hand of God is moving pieces behind the scenes of your life, aligning meetings, releasing resources, restoring joy, and answering long-forgotten prayers. This is the hour where doors that no man could open will open wide, and the ground that once resisted you will soften beneath your feet. Archangel Michael says, "Lift up your head, dear one, because the miracle isn't on its way. It is already at your doorstep. It is entering your life even as you listen. The heavens are not asking you to plead for this. They are declaring it as a gift freely given to you because your name has been chosen." Everything was normal, but watch now as the extraordinary unfolds. You thought you were ignored, but heaven has recognized you. You thought you were walking alone, but angels have been surrounding you, waiting for this precise moment. The air around you is changing. The atmosphere is vibrant, and your miracle is being created right now. Beloved, stand prepared, for your tears will soon turn into laughter. Your waiting will soon become a testament, and your prayers will soon materialize. This is the announcement from heaven. The biggest miracle of your life is no longer a fantasy. It's happening in front of your eyes. Beloved spirit, Archangel Michael has not departed. He's still here, his wings stretching across your life like a shield of fire and light. He whispers your name into the courts of heaven. And every time he does, the heavens respond with a resounding yes. A yes to your miracle, a yes to your breakthrough, a yes to the unexpected blessing that's already circling your life. Listen carefully, for what I am about to declare is no small matter. Archangel Michael says, "This moment is sacred because the things you thought were beyond repair are being rewoven into beauty. The gaps in your story are becoming the conduits through which God's glory will flow. Don't despise what you have experienced, because what was painful is now the very ground that will produce your harvest. Even now, beloved, I see a door opening. It's not a door you knocked on. It's one you didn't even know existed. Behind that door lies restoration of what you lost, multiplying blessings and answers that will leave you speechless. Heaven has been holding this moment in store, waiting for you to be ready. And today, the seal has been broken. Archangel Michael lifts his sword gleaming with the light of 1,000 stars and points it towards your life. He declares, "The waiting ends. Here delays cease here, disappointments cease here. What was barred for you is now unbarred." As he speaks, chains invisible to sight shatter. Burdens unseen fall away, and the path ahead is cleared by ethereal hands. My child, comprehend this. What transpires isn't random. It isn't luck. It isn't coincidence. It's a divine arrangement, a celestial design drafted for you before time started. The unforeseen blessing on the verge of manifesting bears your name and cannot be claimed by another. You're entering a pivotal moment that will etch itself onto your life indelibly. Type 222 to claim it. Laughter echoes again in your home. Joy's scent returns to your heart. The shadow haunting you dissipates in light. Miracle isn't tomorrow. It isn't next week. It's now. The atmosphere around you crackles with divine energy. For the heavens themselves are declaring, this is your time. Beloved, the heavens have not fallen silent. No, they resonate with a sound only your spirit can perceive. Archangel Michael remains stationed in the heart of your destiny. Now his voice swells stronger, more insistent, more ablaze. He says, the unforeseen miracle is not drawing near slowly. It rushes towards you like a flood you cannot halt, like a sunrise that no power can delay. You may feel nothing has changed yet, but as you inhale, hidden forces are shifting. The same barriers that once obstructed you tremble. The same doors that were sealed are swinging open of their own accord. The same people who disregarded you will be compelled to acknowledge you. Not by choice, but because heaven itself has branded your name with light. Child of the loftiest, can you sense it? The atmosphere around you is no longer commonplace. It hums with potential. The ground beneath your feet vibrates with anticipation. The space isn't vacant anymore. It's filled with wonders. The path ahead isn't hidden. It glows like a bright gold path sculpted by divine hands. And Michael says, advance forward, for every step you take now will be a step towards destiny. I see treasures being revealed. Blessings that were stored for years waiting for this moment are now breaking free. Heaven says no more delay. The miracle with your name has been held back long enough, and now it rushes into your life with unstoppable power. Understand this. Your tears have watered the ground, and now that ground is blooming with abundance. Every silent prayer, every lonely night, every unseen struggle, they have all become keys, unlocking the unexpected. The tables are turning in your favor. The story is rewriting itself, and the ending will be nothing like the pain of the beginning. Archangel Michael raises his voice once more. Beloved, you are standing in the hour of sudden change. You are no longer waiting for a miracle. You are living in the miracle. Lift your eyes, because what is about to unfold will exceed your wildest expectations. This is not just blessing. It is transformation. This is not just a gift. It is destiny taking shape before your eyes. And beloved, the heavens declare, now is your time, and nothing can stop what has been released. Beloved soul, the heavens are opening before you like a grand court, filled with light that no earthly eye has seen. The throne of the Almighty shines. The angels gather, and at the center of this gathering, your name is being called aloud. Archangel Michael steps forward, his voice echoing through eternity. This one is chosen. This one is marked. This one shall now receive what has been withheld for far too long. The atmosphere trembles. Golden trumpets sound in the distance. The entire court of heaven rises in honor of the miracle being released into your life. This isn't just imagination. It's real life unfolding within you. The scripts of your future are being uncrolled, and every line that was struck out due to delay or disappointment is now being rewritten by the very hand of God. Michael lifts his sword high, and as its edge gleams in the light, rivers of blessings are released from hidden vaults. They surge towards you like a powerful wave, unstoppable, undeniable, overflowing. He proclaims, the greatest miracle isn't far, it's here, and as you listen, it is already unfolding. Dear one, can you feel it? The burden easing from your shoulders. Type God is good if you love God. The quiet of unanswered prayers shattering like glass. The gates of provision, love, healing, and joy opening wide as if they had been waiting for this moment. Angels carry gifts with your name engraved upon them, gifts wrapped in divine timing, gifts no one else could touch, gifts meant solely for your life. And heaven murmurs, what's arriving now will make sense of everything you endured. The pain wasn't wasted. The waiting wasn't wasted. The silence wasn't wasted. It was all preparation for this sudden revelation. Child of eternity, take note. You are not at the conclusion, you are at the start of something new. The unexpected isn't ahead of you, it's here enveloping your story, transforming everything in its path. The miracle has been announced, and no force can reverse it. Archangel Michael gazes with conviction as he speaks his final words. Beloved, rise. The heavens have decreed in your favor. The greatest miracle is yours, and the world will witness what God has done for you. Beloved, the celestial courtroom continues to buzz with activity. The decree has been spoken, but now the realization commences. Archangel Michael advances once more, his wings spread wide, shimmering like liquid silver in the light of God's throne. He carries a key in his hand, glowing brighter than ever before. Brighter than 1,000 stars, he proclaims, this key belongs to you. It unveils what was concealed, it discloses what was shut. It exposes what was hidden. As he places this key into your soul, you'll start noticing doors opening effortlessly. Spaces where you once knocked in vain will suddenly be inviting. Opportunities that were elusive will become apparent. What appeared distant will seem nearer, as if pulled by divine attraction. Cherished one, the miracle isn't merely about what comes to you. It is about what stirs within you. I envision books in heaven with your name engraved upon them. Books that have been locked up until now. Within are blessings, answers, connections, resources, and divine ties, each one set for this particular moment. And heaven murmurs, now is the time to reveal it all at once. Suddenly, the pages burst open, and every blessing stored for years rushes down like a waterfall into your life. Michael lifts his voice again, ablaze with fervor and conviction. Cherished one, know this. You are not just about to witness a miracle, you are about to experience it. Each step you take will feel unique. Every moment will carry an aroma of grandeur. The commonplace will fade into the exceptional. The improbable is no longer a concept. It is becoming your reality, and the heavens affirm in harmony, this soul is chosen. This narrative will be marked by awe. This life will become a testament that others will point to and say, indeed, God's hand was guiding them. Cherished one, let your heart find peace. For the most significant miracle isn't merely happening. It is unfolding within you. Arriving, it's already started. Dear one, the vision doesn't stop in the grand hall. Archangel Michael turns towards you, his eyes ablaze with sacred light, and he gestures for you to follow. As you step, the floor beneath you transforms from gold to clear crystal, as pure as a river. You walk together into a hidden chamber that only a select few ever get to view. The walls radiate light, every stone glowing with secrets locked since the world's inception. Michael whispers, Dear one, this is the destiny chamber. Few are allowed entry here, but heaven has granted you access because the time for hiding is over. Today your future is being unveiled. He places his hand on a massive door adorned with symbols of fire, and as it swings open, a wave of brightness fills the air. Inside the chamber are rows upon rows of treasures sealed away, blessings with your name etched into them. Some are jars of healing, some are scrolls of wisdom, some are keys of opportunity, and some are crowns of honor. These treasures have waited silently, untouched, guarded by angels until the exact moment heaven decreed. Unveil them now. And dear one, that moment is this moment. Type 1111 if you love God Jesus. Michael picks up one scroll and unfurls it before your eyes. The words leap to life, burning like living flame, and they declare, the years of emptiness are over. The hidden seeds you planted in sorrow are now sprouting into harvest. The doors that barred you will now open for you. The places you thought were too high are now lowering themselves to lift you up. As you read, something within you changes. The burden that once weighed you down dissolves into the earth. The fear that shackled your heart melts like wax, and a deep conviction rises within. The unforeseen miracle is not a promise yet to be fulfilled. It is a reality that has already started to unfold. Dear one, Archangel Michael smiles with joy as he says, the time of waiting is over. Here's your rephrased text. Now you understand why heaven couldn't stay quiet. This chamber is yours. Its treasures belong to you. The miracle isn't borrowed or shared. It's sealed to your name forever. In that moment, you realize your story will never be the same again. Dear soul, as you stand in that secret chamber surrounded by light's treasures, Archangel Michael gestures once more. His hand points to a mirror never seen before. It's not made of glass or silver. It's living light, flowing like water, yet standing still like eternity. This mirror doesn't show what others see. Instead, it shows what heaven sees. Michael says, Dear one, step closer. For too long you have believed the reflection that life has forced upon you, one of brokenness, delay, and disappointment. But today you will see yourself as heaven has always seen you. You approach, and as your face draws near, the image begins to shift. At first, you see your tired eyes, scars, and silent tears, but suddenly the mirror shatters with light, and a new vision takes its place. In this vision, you see yourself dressed in radiant garments, crowned with glory, surrounded by angelic hosts. Strength pours from you like rivers of fire, joy radiates from your smile, and peace rests on your shoulders like a cloak. Michael's voice rises like a triumphant song. This is who you truly are, not the wounded one, not the forgotten one, not the rejected one. You are the chosen, the crowned, the victorious. You are the carrier of destiny, the child of promise, the vessel of miracles. Dear one, as you gaze into this mirror of eternity, you realize something sacred. Every battle you endured was shaping you for this reflection. Every valley carved out space for glory. Every delay created room for abundance. What you thought was loss was actually transformation, building the person that heaven always knew existed. And heaven itself begins to echo around you. Dearest child, awaken. You aren't little, you aren't neglected, you aren't frail, you are light, you are chosen, you are the miracle. Archangel Michael places his hand on your shoulder, his touch burning with divine fire, and says, "Now you have witnessed yourself. Now you will live as heaven has penned. No more chains of the old image. You stride in the completeness of your true purpose. The mirror shatters into light, but the likeness remains etched within your soul. And from this moment on, nothing will ever be the same. My dear one, draw nearer now, because heaven is no longer murmuring softly. It is roaring your name across the heavens." Archangel Michael stands at the brink of eternity holding a letter inscribed in gold, sealed with God's fire, and it bears only one name, yours. Do you comprehend what this signifies? Every delay, every tear, every unheard prayer has been presented in heaven's court. And today they have reached their verdict. They have said, "Free it now." Free it into their hands. This is why Michael has been hovering, why angels have been. Restless, why the air feels heavy with destiny. They aren't waiting for tomorrow. They aren't waiting for next year. The time is now, and heaven can no longer remain silent. Stay with me till the very end, because what I am about to unveil isn't something you can skim over. This is the exact thing your heart has been silently pleading for when no one was looking. Archangel Michael weeps tears of joy because at last the seal is shattered. At last the permission has been granted. Type 777 if you believe in God, Jesus. At last, the doors you thought were locked forever are opening wide before you. Visualize a courtroom where your name is spoken. Visualize a table in heaven where your tale is laid out and every angel agrees, yes, it's time. That's why you are here. That's why your eyes are reading this. Here and now, dearest soul, don't undervalue this moment. This isn't a fluke or coincidence. It's a divine meeting. They tried to conceal this message. They tried to barricade it from you. But heaven overruled them all. Why? Because you were selected, because you were destined to understand that something beyond your comprehension is heading towards you. As you listen, Archangel Michael isn't just speaking. He's weeping in relief because he has waited for this final directive from God to bestow upon your life what no human hand can seize. So stay put, my child. Remain until the very last word, as heaven has entrusted me with the precise words you were fated to hear. This is your time. This is your liberation. This is the miracle foretold about you before you took your first breath. And now, finally, you're witnessing it come to pass. My dear soul, let me guide you further into what heaven has readied for you. Archangel Michael isn't standing solo. Around him is a gathering of angels bearing scrolls chronicling your tale. They are reciting aloud the chapters of your life, and every word glows like fire. The errors you believed ruined everything. They have been rewritten. The tears you thought went unnoticed, they have been collected in vials of light. The prayers you murmured when you thought no ear was listening, they became seeds sown in celestial soil. Today, those seeds are bursting forth with a yield you never fathomed. Can you feel it? This instant isn't commonplace. The atmosphere around you crackles because the heavens have tipped in your favor. There was a discussion in the spirit realm, and the verdict was clear. Free them. Bless them extravagantly. Unleash their miracle. That's why Michael's tears are flowing, not tears of grief, but tears of joy as what was held back is being handed over. He holds keys in his hand. These keys are designed to open the doors you've been repeatedly knocking on. You believed they were permanently locked, but today the locks are dissolving. The gates are opening. And the path you once deemed unattainable is being cleared. Pay close attention, because this is the part where most people miss it, but you cannot afford to miss it. This message isn't for the masses, it's for you. Heaven didn't convene a meeting for millions. They called it for one, for your name, for your destiny, for your story. And right now the heavens are saying, dear one, rise up. Walk into what is yours. Archangel Michael isn't brandishing his sword to fight this time, but to bless. That sword is glowing because it carries the flame of transformation, slicing through every bond that aimed to keep you shackled in yesterday. Dear one, stay near. Do not scroll away. The story is unfolding with each breath, and you are its centerpiece. What God is unleashing cannot be erased, cannot be stolen, cannot be delayed any longer. This is the moment you've been anticipating, the moment your soul has been primed for. Heaven has swung open its doors. Michael has received the command, and nothing in this world can halt what is already penned with your name upon it. Dear Spirit, envision this, a throne room bathed in golden light where every angel stands quietly waiting for one word to be spoken about you, and then the King of Heaven lifts his hand and says, "Now." In that instant, the atmosphere splits open, trumpets are sounded. Your name reverberates across eternity, and Archangel Michael steps forward with a flaming scroll in hand. That scroll bears an irrevocable decree. What is yours is finally being bestowed upon you. Stay right here with me. Do not hurry, for every word I speak resonates deeply within you. A key is put into your hands, signifying a significant part. You understand, the reason your journey was prolonged and burdensome wasn't due to being overlooked, but because heaven was preparing something weightier, something everlasting, something that couldn't crumble under strain. Every delay fortified strength within you. Every locked door molded your destiny. And every quiet night served as evidence of trust, even in the face of uncertainty. Now, that trust is being recognized in front of all creation. Archangel Michael isn't merely bestowing a blessing. He's delivering restoration. The years that seemed wasted are being integrated into your narrative as years of preparation. The tears you thought disappeared are now irrigating a garden that blossoms with miracles. The people who departed will stand in awe because the same heaven they questioned is now elevating you higher than anticipated. And dearest, this isn't a minor event. This is an abundant release, a flood, a divine outpouring that shakes the core of your life. Pay attention closely. You're not watching a casual message. You're standing inside a divine meeting. This is why you mustn't leave early. This is why you must remain until the final word, because every second resonates with heaven's decree, and every sentence aligns your heart with what's to come. Michael's tears of joy demonstrate this. Heaven has already witnessed your triumph. What appears as tomorrow to you is already completed in God's realm. Dearest, imagine for a moment that heaven has opened its library and within it are numerous books, each chronicling a soul's story. Angels are flipping through pages, but when they reach yours, the light intensifies. They pause, they bow, and they begin to read your story aloud. Can you guess what is written there? Not your setbacks, not your anxieties, not the errors that kept you awake at night. What is written is victory, destiny, success, assurance, and legacy. That's why Archangel Michael is touched emotionally, because the chapters that once seemed gloomy have been rewritten in gold by the very hand of God. Every page declares chosen, safeguarded, blessed, liberated. Dear soul, you must comprehend that this isn't a message meant for everyone. It is a personal invitation. Heaven has drawn a boundary around you and said, "This one cannot be ignored any longer." The prayers of your ancestors, the sacrifices you made in secret, the fights you waged when nobody noticed, these were all presented in the heavenly courts. And now the judge of all has given his word. Enough waiting. Bring forth the reward, place in their hands what we have held for such a time as this. Michael is stepping closer even now. He carries not only the sword of fire, but also a robe crafted with divine light. That robe is meant to cover you, to remove every garment of shame, loss, heaviness, and to clothe you in honor. This is why you cannot scroll away. This is why you cannot look aside. The very moment you are in is not ordinary, it is sacred, it is divine, it is prophetic. The heavens themselves are leaning down to watch how you receive it. And hear me, dear one, you are not empty-handed. What is being released into your life is not just one blessing, but a river. A river that flows into your home, your family, your dreams, your destiny. You will see the shift not in years, but in moments. Because when heaven decides, nothing can delay. When Michael moves, nothing can resist. When God speaks, nothing can erase. This is the moment where your waiting ends and your walking begins. Dear child of light, hear me now, because what I'm about to say is not an echo. It is the original voice of heaven calling you by name. In the throne room where time does not exist, your waiting has come to an end and your journey is about to begin. My name soared higher than thunder's clap. Even Archangel Michael bent when it was uttered. Do you grasp the weight of this? Angels seldom bow. They do so only when a king proclaims one's fate is set. And when my name was mentioned, heaven moved. Gilded gates swung wide open, streams of light flowed. In the midst of it all, a table laden with treasures appeared. Dear one, Michael stands by that table, tears still flowing because the decree has finally been issued. Deliver it. And he is not delivering a single thing. He is delivering everything. Restoration for every silent tear shed. Joy for every day deemed a loss. Strength for every battle that almost broke me. Plus a crown, yes, a crown symbolizing I am no longer in waiting. I am in reigning. I thought I was forgotten, but heaven never forgot. I thought I was unnoticed, but the eternal spotlight has always been on me. Stay with me. Don't avert your gaze because every moment here is drenched in divine timing. The doors that were shut are not just opening. They are being shattered so no hand can ever close them again. The blessings delayed are not just arriving. They are arriving abundant, overflowing, pressed down, and running over. And Archangel Michael isn't merely a warrior but also a messenger, a witness, a bearer of heaven's verdict. This one shall rise, this one shall shine, this one shall no longer be overlooked. Dear one, can you sense the change even as you read? It's not fantasy. It's not coincidence. This is heaven speaking to you, enveloping your spirit, lifting your head, and reminding you that you are cherished, you are loved, and you are powerful when God deems the time ripe. And dear soul, the time is now. What's happening right now in hidden realms unravels. The heavens brim with activity because of you. Archangel Michael hasn't merely taken your name to God's court. He has brought your tears, prayers, hidden sacrifices. They were presented as jewels before the throne, and the king himself said, "Enough, reward them publicly." At that moment, lightning etched your name on destiny's scrolls. A decree was sealed that no earthly or dark power can erase. Do you comprehend what this implies? It means silent nights are over. It means locked doors are now unlocked. It means the atmosphere around you has changed. Where there was resistance, there will be release. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was scarcity, there will be abundance. Michael isn't just a messenger in this time. He is your guide into a fresh season. He leads ahead with a burning torch, clearing remnants of the past so your path gleams with divine light. Beloved, the reason this message resonates deeply within you is because heaven isn't speaking idly. This isn't a word to be heard and forgotten. This is a word that demands your full focus. A meeting was held in heaven and the consensus was unanimous. Deliver it now. Do you grasp the miracle? You thought the opportunity you thought was lost. The blessing you believed slipped away. It has returned, and this time won't leave without impacting your life. Stay till the final word because what is being bestowed upon you isn't fragments but completeness. The heavens aren't drizzling blessings. They are inundating you with them. Michael's tears are joy. Heaven's cheer is victory, and your spirit is the container ready to overflow. You're not spending an ordinary moment. You're in the moment you were destined for. Dear one, this is the moment where heaven bows low to crown you with what was promised. The assembly of angels has already gathered. The decree has already been signed, and Archangel Michael is stepping forward. For the final act, in his hand he carries a golden key, and that key has only one purpose: to unlock what was always meant to be yours. He places it before you now, saying, "Child of light, walk through the door." Heaven has already gone ahead of you. Do you feel it? The atmosphere around you is no longer heavy with waiting. It is alive with release. The things you feared you lost are being restored. The years you thought were wasted are being redeemed. The prayers you thought went unanswered have become the very reason this moment is happening. This is why Michael's tears have not stopped. Because after so long, after so many battles, after so much silence, the command was finally given. Deliver the miracle. Let them rise. Dear soul, never forget this. Heaven's timing is perfect and heaven's decision is final. What has been released cannot be stopped. What has been written cannot be changed. What has been promised cannot be taken away. You are stepping into a story where every line shines with victory, where every page drips with blessing, where every chapter declares you are chosen. This is the end of waiting and the beginning of abundance. So hold your head high, breathe deeply, and receive it. The angels are singing. Michael is smiling through his tears, and heaven itself is applauding as you step forward into your destiny. This is not the end of a chapter. This is the start of a new book written with your name in light. Dear one, your time has come. Your miracle has arrived and nothing will ever be the same again. Thanks for watching this God message. May God, Jesus, will grant you abundance in every aspect of your life. Type 222 if you agree.